Hello, my name is Maritza Ramos. 5 years ago, after my husband and his partner were taken from us, I created the Detective Rafael Ramos Foundation to honor his legacy and his love of family. Since its inception, we have worked tirelessly to create a meaningful and impactful relationship between our community and our police department. I am very proud of the Foundation's many accomplishments, which include the giving of more than 5,000 book bags, each equipped with school supplies, the collecting and distributing of thousands of toys for the holiday season. We have continued to spread our mission statement that express our desire of ensuring that the first encounter a young person has with a police officer is a positive one. Looking to the future, I have asked J.W. Cortés to step into the role of president of our foundation. J.W. has demonstrated to be a man of character and of his word. He has helped our foundation grow and has strengthened our foundation's mission. I trust in his leadership, and I have full confidence that he will continue to honor my husband's legacy and help us unite our community and our police department. Thank you, each and every single one of you, for your continuous support for our foundation. And thank you from the bottom of my heart for standing with me and my family during what was and still continues to be an incredibly difficult time. We would not be here today if not for each and every one of you. God bless you.
Hello, my name is Jose Fulero, Vice President of the Detective Rafael Ramos Foundation. On behalf of our board members, I fully support J.W. Cortés as our new president of our foundation. J.W. has demonstrated great leadership over the last 4 years in his efforts to help us grow. As I stand here today, our nation, community, and law enforcement members are at a historical time. As a minority officer myself, I take pride in being part of the change our community wants to see. We must continue to find real positive changes as we move towards future relationships with our community. For those of you who supported us through the years, thank you. To our board members who worked tirelessly to move our foundation forward, thank you. To our community members, thank you. To our law enforcement family, thank you. Together, we will overcome. God bless.
Hello, my name is J.W. Cortés, and I humbly accept with tremendous honor and with deep respect my new position as president of the Detective Rafael Ramos Foundation. I look forward to continuing to work alongside our esteemed board members, our elected officials, our devoted and exceptional volunteers, the members of the police department, our friends and family. And more importantly, I'm even more eager to work with you, the members of our community, our future leaders of tomorrow. In 2014, an individual with pure hate and evil in his cold heart carried out a horrific and inexplicable act of violence. As Rafael Ramos, a devout Christian, husband, father, son, and brother, sat in his patrol car alongside his partner Wenji and Lou, himself a newlywed and son, they were ambushed and were assassinated at the hands of that coward. That crazed individual set out to inflict real, soul-shattering, unimaginable pain, and he counted on further deepening the divide that had been breaking apart our communities. In defiance of that abhorrent act of hatred that took these two great men from us, we set out to build a foundation to honor these men and their families, and to heal and to unite our community and the police department. In the building of this work, we looked to Dr. Martin Luther King for wisdom and guidance, who instructed us to take heed when he said, "Returning hate for hate multiplies hate, adding deeper darkness to a night already devoid of stars. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. And hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that." In the darkness, the Detective Rafael Ramos Foundation will continue to be a lighthouse in the middle of the storm. Today, and perhaps now more than ever, especially during this unprecedented time, I am honored to lead the critical work of our foundation, which remains empathetically united with our communities and with the members of law enforcement. We stand with our community to oppose hatred and racism against individuals based on race, religion, gender, age, disability, sexuality, or economic background. And we will not allow the senseless and callous act that occurred recently in Minneapolis, Minnesota, regardless of the uniform they wore, to once again drive a permanent stake between the community and law enforcement. We call out and condemn these heinous acts of violence and the like wherever they exist and by whomever commits them. We will continue to raise awareness about the challenges facing both the police and the members of the community. We will continue to lead from the front and set an example for communities across our vast nation. You know, growing up in Sunset Park, Brooklyn during the height of the crack and AIDS epidemic and being the younger brother of a well-known gang leader meant that I witnessed countless lives lost to the streets, and I experienced firsthand how the lack of resources and funding for programs in those types of neighborhoods fostered an environment that lacked mentorship, after-school activities, and access to wealth and opportunities. That cycle, unfortunately, continues today. But I was determined to break that cycle. After my time in the Marine Corps, I set out to increase the understanding of others, for into the neighborhoods like mine. I was excited to be a representative for the members of my community who longed to see themselves reflected in the ranks of the police department. This is why this foundation is so very important and why we support the need for real change. We will help lift the veils so that we can all see clearly with both eyes wide open. Our foundation's founder, Maritza Ramos, was very diligent and clear about where the foundation could have the greatest impact. And through her vision and with her guidance, we set out to work with our school systems. Over these past 5 years, through a well thought out, executable, and palpable design, the foundation has been diligent at creating events that ensure the first interaction a young person has with a police officer is in fact a positive one. By doing so, we aim to help build an infrastructure that continues to create meaningful and respectful relationships built on love and compassion and not on fear or misunderstanding. She knew that if we could reach our children and demonstrate to them with love and compassion that the police department exists to protect and serve them, it would foster an open and honest dialogue. Today, more than ever, our mission and our commitment is reaffirmed. We beseech you to stand with us, to work with us, to help us reunite the community and the police together and to create real, lasting, and effective change. Let us remember all the lives that have been lost. Let us keep our promise to ensuring that the lives lost to hatred, racism, and ignorance were not in vain. They mattered. They mattered then, and they still matter today. They mattered in our wars. They mattered in our classrooms. They mattered in our culture and the mentors who took us in. They mattered to Detectives Ramos and Liu, who swore to protect our children. Arthur Ashe once said, and I agree with, true heroism is remarkably sober, very undramatic. It is not the urge to surpass all others at whatever cost, but the urge to serve others at whatever cost. I stand with you, my family. I stand beside you in committing to a brighter future for our community, and in my capacity as president of the Detective Rafael Ramos Foundation, the son of two proud Puerto Rican parents, a husband, a father, a Marine Corps veteran, and an MTA PD officer. I hear you, I see you, and I stand with you. Thank you for your ongoing support of our foundation's mission, of our community. God bless you. Mil gracias. God bless you. Thank you. Yours, always in solidarity.